Hello guys, what is up? This is the Computer Genius here. I hope you're having a good day. Now this is part 3 of the database software making. If you haven't already checked out part 1 and 2, please check it out. The link is gonna be in the description below. So in part 1 and 2, we added 3 features that the user can save, read, and edit the details of a student. And in part 3, we're gonna add one feature that the user can add multiple databases. So the user can add the database over here. The user just writes the database name and creates it, and this combo box will contain the names of all the databases the user has made, and the user chooses the database name and does whatever he wants to. And if the user has to delete the database, he just selects the database and clicks delete selected database. So first we're gonna write the code for create. I've already created a handler over here, and I just wrote this code before. Let's just delete it and let's get started. First, let's initialize a character array called database name, and this is going to contain the name of the database to be made. Let's input it. I think it's added 5. Yeah, it added 5. Database name 499. Okay, now we have the database name. Let's get the database path. First, let's get the path of app data. So this function gives you the path of gives you the path until app data /roaming /temp. I created temp, so it puts the path in temp folder, which is a global variable. So let's create a new variable here, and string copy. Temp folder is the global variable which get temp folder path puts the path into. So database path has the path until app data /roaming /temp, and app data is just used by programs to add to keep their temporary data. So let's string cat here / okay, let's string cat the database name into database path. Now we have the path for the database. Now we create it, and if we open a file that doesn't exist using write binary, it actually creates the file. So we're just gonna open it in write binary. Check if file was opened successfully. If not, then display an error message. Okay, now we've created it. Let's close the file. Okay, now we've closed the file. Now what we have to do is actually we're gonna write the name of the database in a file. What we're doing is we're gonna take a file, and in the file is gonna be all the databases that the user has created. We're just gonna be appending structure of database names. So we're doing that because when our program starts, the program will read that file and read each structure of every database and get its name, and then just add the name into this combo box. You'll get that in a second. Let's just create a new structure. Let's name it database names. It's gonna be database name and int deleted. So we have int deleted because once we delete the database, we're actually just gonna make deleted 1. So when we read the read the file while adding the database names into the combo box, wherever the deleted is 1, we're not gonna write we're not gonna put the database name in the structure. So we have the structure, the file where we're gonna add the names of the databases. Let's just name it names, path for names. This is gonna contain the path for names, string copy names. Now path for name contains the path until appdata/roaming/temp, and now we're gonna string cat and then string cat names. Okay, now we have path for names. Now what we're gonna do is actually append the structure of the database in path in names file. Let's put the info of the structure in it. Let's create an object for the structure first. Okay, database name. Now we have the database name. Let's make deleted is equal to 0 because we haven't deleted it, we just created it. Now we have the info for the structure in obj. Let's open names file. We already initialize fp, which is a file pointer. Let's append binary, check if open successful, if not then check if open successfully, if not then just do all that stuff over again. Okay, now we open the file. We're just gonna write the structure bj size of database names fp. Alright, now we have appended the structure. Let's close it and it's done. Let's see if it works. It's gonna be abc create. Wait, we didn't add the string into the combo box, my bad. It's gonna be combo 1. Now this is the pointer for combo 1. We use pointers using this arrow. Add string, which adds a string into the combo box, and it's gonna be database name. Let's just delete the old file. To get to add that up, press %appdata and person, and you get an appdata roaming. Now we created a folder called temp. Here it is. Let's just delete it for a second. You can see the ABC is over here. Now let's try it. Let's name it ABC create, and yeah. But now what happens is if we close this and open it again and take it, ABC is not there because we haven't created a function to add all the database names into the combo box. Let's do that now. Okay, let's name it add items to combo box. Okay, now let's get the path for names. We're just gonna copy it. Yep. Yeah. Let's get temp folder first. Let me double check. Yep, it's good. Okay, now we have path for names. We're gonna open the file. Actually, let's create let's get this function down here under the structures. Delete this. Now let's create an object for database names. Okay, let's open the file. Open names and read binary. Check if open successfully, and if not, then do all of that stuff again. Okay, now we've opened the file. Let's start for loop. We're gonna need the f length of the file first. Okay, now we have the file length. Let's get started. Let's start a for loop. I is equal to 0. I is smaller than f1 divided by size of database names. I plus plus. Oh, sorry. Okay, now let's read the object. Wait, yeah, obj size of database names 1fp. Okay, now we read it. We check if it is deleted. Obj is equal to deleted. If obj.deleted is equal to 1, then continue. So if it is deleted, we just go back over and I is plus plus, and we read a new structure. And now we add the string. Let's box for add string obj.database name. Now we've added the database name into the combo box, and after we've done it, what we're gonna do is just nothing. Yeah, well, we gotta close the file. Yeah, okay, let's see if it works. There are some errors. What's wrong? Oh, it's not in the class. Let's just add it into the class. Added it, and okay, now it's in the class. Now it should work. Yep, it works. Let's see. Okay, it did not work, and let's just reset it. temp. Now let's create a database called ABC, and we created it. ABC is over here. Now we reopen it, and okay, there's some problem. Wait, I haven't called this function from the init dialog, so it just doesn't get called. My bad. Okay, now let's try it. Yep, it works. So now if you want the user to actually use multiple databases, you have to make some changes in save and read function. And because in these functions we just concatenated the default database, but this time we have to concatenate name of the database that has been selected in the combo box, so it's IDC combo 1. Let's just create a new variable named database name. Okay, input it. Get dialog item text works on combo boxes too, so I'm just gonna use it because it's simple. Okay, now we have database name. We're just gonna string concatenate database name and database path, and that's all the changes you have to make. Let's do that in the read function too. Let's just copy it. It's just the same. Okay, now let's create multiple databases. One's ABC, let's name the other one whatever, Q, whatever that is. And okay, now let's put let's add okay, ABC, whatever, save. Now we let's read it, and yep, we can read it. Let's put it over here in QWE, name it you can even do the same class and roll number because they're totally different databases. Whatever we say, save, read. Okay, I don't know what the problem is. Oh, I actually did read for editing. Just convert string A to B, whatever, and well, this should work too. I'll tell you what the problem is just a second. And yep, it works. They're totally two different databases. Now we gotta add one function to that can delete the selected database. I haven't created its handler. Let's just create its handler now. Name it database, and yeah. Okay, okay, now we're gonna need the database path. We're gonna pick it up from, that's not table, we can just write it down. Database name first, and it's gonna be combo 1, so the database that the user selects from in the combo box will be deleted. Okay, we have the database name. Now we're gonna need a database path. Here it is. Just copy get temp folder part 2, we have database path. Now we delete the database. And for to delete, we use a function called remove. Oh, my bad. Just type remove the part of the file you have to remove, and it's removed. So we have entered the database name in a file, and we need to it's a structure we have appended in a file, and we're just gonna make deleted one. So when this function reads it and sees if it's deleted, and it just continues, so it doesn't add the string. So let's start coding. Let's create a database. Let's create an object for database names, and we're gonna need the path of names file where we store all the database names. We have it, and we open the file. It's called names. We're gonna open it in read binary. If fp is equal to null, actually let's just open it in a read binary plus, so we can actually write it and get the file length of the file. Okay, now we have the file length. Let's start the for loop. Okay, now the for loop is started. Let's read the object. Element size is gonna be size of database names 1 and fp. We're gonna need a pointer because once we read it over here, the file pointer is gonna move on, and now after reading we're gonna check and if there's a match, we're gonna go back where this was because the pointer has moved on, and we're gonna write the structure again. You'll get it in a second. Now we're gonna string comparison. We're gonna compare database name given by the user and the one we read, and if that's a match, let's get here p is equal to fp. So if this is a match, p will be where the structure starts, because after reading the pointer moves on. Now what we're gonna do is go back to p using fseek. It's gonna be fp, offset is gonna be p, and origin is gonna be 0. So we're on the starting of the structure, and now we're gonna write the new structure. Let's create a new structure, obj2, and let's put its info in it before the for loop. Well, actually that's not gonna be a change. Actually, let's just change obj, the original structure. The only change that's gonna be is obj.deleted is equal to 1, indicating that this database has been deleted. Now let's write obj size of database names 1 fp. Now after we write, we close the file, and yeah, it is deleted. Let's just remove it from over here. Let's remove the item in the combo box. I think it's delete item. Probably delete string. It's gonna need the index, so I think, wait, the index gonna be get current selection. We're gonna need this again. It's a little lengthy, but so what we're doing is we're actually deleting the string. This is delete string, which deletes the string, but it needs the index of the string, and get current selection give you the index. So yeah, now we've deleted the string, and maybe message box. And we return over here, and now after we've deleted it, everything's done. And if there was any problem finding the structure, we're actually just gonna if message box over here. Error finding database to delete. Okay, let's see if it works. Let's delete ABC, delete, and ABC is gone. Okay, check it again, and it's done. Let's go over here, and go in temp, and it's deleted. This is it for the video, guys. Please like the video and subscribe my channel.